How about an Excel tool? Something to improve our efficiency in the workplace? Let's start.
Here we have a sample data of sales. I would like to create a pivot table report from this data which looks like this. We have slicer here on the right side where if I click on 2020 I have 2020's data, 2021 or 2022. Wherever I click I get the data. But how can we make that? With this data structure I won't be able to create that pivot table. For that I need this data structure where here is actually a column, single column rather than three columns in the previous data structure. So how can we do that? There's actually a simple trick called Power Query that is actually inbuilt in your Excel system, and you will be able to do that in a matter of seconds. First, this is the data we need to change. We have various columns, right? We need to change it into one single column for the year. For that, I would need to go to Power Query Editor. Where can I find that? You can see your ribbon where various tabs are there. In that, I'm interested in Data tab. You can select on Get Data from various sources. From other sources and from table or range that I need to select, or you can directly select from here. It will take you to Power Query Editor where you will be able to transform your data. So this is the structure I need to change, right? Just select on these three columns, right click and unpivot columns. Ta-da! So this looks good, right? In a very short span of time, I was able to transform the data into the desired format. Once it's done, go to close and load to where you can load it into different format like table, pivot chart, or create only connection. I'm just selecting table, though I can able to do pivot table report also. When I click on OK, it will load the data into a table. From this table, I can actually create my pivot chart. Pivot table has been created. Now fill the appropriate data as required, and for year I need a slicer, right? So here I'm just taking the quantity figures, so I'm just selecting just quantity. So for year I need slicer. For that go to pivot table analyze and insert slicer. You can just select on the year and click OK. That will create a slicer for you. So easy, right? It was looking very difficult at first, but now it looks so easy. You can select on this